crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do.
Alright, chums,
ready, guys?
let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in. Save him!
Oh, geez, stick to the plane.
Oh, Jesus. Let's go.
Welcome, everybody, to the AFK podcast. We're back here for episode 5. It's about to get weird. It's about to get hairy. Well, hopefully not hairy, but it's about to get weird. All right, we have here me, the GDV, the goddamn veteran, whatever you want to call me. You can find me on Twitch at the Veteran Gaming Channel, YouTube, Facebook, the Veteran Gaming Channel, Twitter, Veteran_gaming. Who else do we have in here? Go ahead.
I assume you're pointing at me there, Brennan. Hey, sup, folks? Howdy. I'm Western now. My name is Brad. I go by CCR Big Hoss. Yeah, you can find me on Twitch at said CCR Big Hoss. You can find me on Twitters at Big CCR. You can find me on YouTube at CCR Big Hoss.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I like it.
All right, I'm Brendan, also known as the GDPOG or the Goddamn Pogue, brother of Tyson, which is the Goddamn Veteran. You can find me on Twitch at Veteran Plays Games or Twitter, Bossman13 or Bossman08, and Instagram at Bossman_13. And yeah, I'm just here to I'm ready to get weird.
Get weird. Get cum
weird.
on that fucking chin of yours like you always
Hey,
do.
whoa, chill. Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
well, that's all right. We got a lot to talk today. A lot to talk about today, folks. Let's just get her going here. How about we'll just start with the best gaming TVs of 2018. We have a lot. We started before we even started on playing on PC. I mean, I've only known Brad to play on PC. He jumps on Xbox every now and then, but a lot of us, started playing Xbox and playing it on the TV instead of hooking it up to our monitors, which is by far, I think, better on monitors, no matter what. But
Agreed.
the GameSpot.com posted the best gaming TVs of 2018. And this is a good little article for people who like to, use a TV that don't play on PC, that play Xbox, PS4, Wii, or whatever. What's it now? The Switch?
Wii U.
Can you play the Switch on the TV?
I don't know, do you?
I think you can.
I don't have a fucking Switch anyways.
I'm about to get one though. Super Smash Brothers coming out soon.
Brady, can you take the first one? I gotta fucking take care of
All
the
right,
cat.
so for the first one, we have obviously probably one of the best TVs ever made is the LG OLED C7. This, Jesus, Mother Mary Joseph. It doesn't give a price though, does it? It does not.
For what, best gaming TVs under $1,000?
This one, oh Jesus, the LG is actually $1,700.
Holy ball sacks! That's
No, so cheap.
yeah.
Affordable for anybody.
We make that where we work, don't we, Brad?
That's insane.
So, yeah,
A 55-inch TV with low input lag for precision gaming, but usually on bigger TVs you have lower or higher response rates, like 5 milliseconds. Like mine was fucking a second on my 65-inch TV. So I don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, hey, it's probably fucking exciting.
Were you reading the best gaming TV?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got also underneath that, you got best gaming TV under $1,000, and obviously it says TVs that cost between $700 and $1,000 fall into a happy medium between budget sets and high-end technological beasts. They don't reach the heights of picture quality you'll find in models that cost twice as much or more, but you can definitely see the improvement when compared to cheaper TVs. So GameSpot.com says, our pick for this category is the TCL 6 series, which presents terrific image quality, with brights. That's literally what it says, brights. Awesome. Deep blacks and excellent colors. And I know Brad's smirking over there, and he probably wanted to say something about the. But well, what do you got? I know Brad. You look like you're itching to say
Keep
something.
going. Just keep going. Yeah, it's new shit.
So I'm pulling these up on Amazon, and the 55-inch compared to the LG one, this one is $649 for 55, and $1,029 for 65.
Well, it says according to CNET, it has the best picture in its class and can nearly hold its own against TVs in the $2,000 range, which I don't think I'd ever spend $2,000 on a TV, let alone $1,000.
They fucking men. I'm trying to look at
Brad,
this.
any thoughts?
I'd spend $1,000 on a TV. I think the one I have now is like $700 or $800.
I know the one Ian has. For those of you who don't know, Ian's my roommate who will be on the Sunday podcast, aka
They're
literally
partners.
blind. No,
they're
AKA,
partners.
AKA literally blind, because he is literally blind. But
It's like,
he said he got his is like a 68 or 65, something like that. It's fucking massive, and it was a pain in the ass to even mount that fucking thing on a wall to begin with. But that one, I mean, he got it on Black Friday for about $1,000, I believe.
See, everybody that's listening, go to Facebook sales. You'll find some amazing deals. I got my 65-inch LG TV for $650.
That you did. So this one says,
confirmed.
I'll just finish it up. Best budget 4K gaming TV, which 4K apparently. I wonder what's next. What, 5K, 6K, 10K? But it says for even cheaper option, try the TCL 4 series. There are still 4K HDR televisions, but they will come in a wider range of sizes, including smaller models with a scaled down pricing. It starts about $300. Hey, I can get behind the $300 fucking TV.
So this one has 43 inches, 49, 55, and 65. And the 65 is only $714, and the 43 is $259.99.
I get behind that, dude. I don't need a huge TV. I mean, fuck, I don't even have a TV in my room. I have my 2 monitors, and then my Xbox is hooked up to the monitors. Well, hooked up to my PC through my Elgato, and then I have one of the old speakers from Dad's surround sound system that literally all I have to do is plug in an aux cord to my fucking mix amp for my headset, and boom, I can watch fucking TV through my Xbox on my monitors. Booyah!
Mic drop.
And as you can see, my bed's not that far away from my monitors, and the only time I watch fucking TV is when I'm about to go to bed.
Hey, fucking man.
Unless golf's on, then I watch golf. Hey, Ryder Cup's this weekend, baby.
Oh yeah, America's really itching for the Ryder Cup.
Yeah. Starts at 3 a.m. Eastern time.
No one asked.
Yeah, well, it's because it's in France. But we're back. We'll stick to PCs here a little bit since we got through the little TV section. I mean, I like TVs and all, but I don't use it to watch sports really anymore. Don't watch much TV anymore. You know, getting old. Blah blah blah. But there are some big sales coming to Steam this weekend. Just so everybody knows. I don't know any of these games yet because I haven't really looked at it. But
The only one.
I'm
These are all like.
looking at the list, ladies and gentlemen, and The only one that looks good to me is Mortal Kombat X, but it's still fucking about $10.
Have you played any of the Arkham?
No, I never played them. I've heard they're really good though.
They're
I played,
amazing.
I've
Okay.
played Arkham Asylum, and it's very good.
Arkham City is better than Arkham Asylum. A lot of people think Arkham Knight is the worst of that trilogy. I still liked Arkham Knight. They added too much to it, but I still like it. Never played Origins, but I always heard that was good. I'm gonna have to pick that one up actually. The Lego games are always good. Injustice 2, I don't know. I haven't heard anything much about them.
Isn't Injustice 2, isn't that like pretty much like all the Marvel characters, like Mortal Kombat pretty much?
DC.
Whatever.
There's a difference.
Oh god, here we go.
There's a difference.
This
All
guy-
right.
I'm glad you're not. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday and you're not going to be at work, so I don't have to hear this shit.
There's a huge difference. Well, ask Jake, the boss, Jake from State Farm. He will tell you.
Oh, that dude is such a fucking. He loves.
Nerd.
Oh
You know?
yeah, like you look at that man, you wouldn't think it, but dear God.
And I've actually always heard the other game, the last game on sale, is that Middle Earth Shadow of War. I've always heard amazing things about it.
Is that like the Lord of the Rings?
Yes, you ever watch it?
Oh, I've watched Lord of the Rings, absolutely. Actually, okay, so I stopped after, was it, The Hobbit, Two Towers, and the first three that came out were the only ones that I watched. I never watched, like, The Hobbit.
Oh, The Hobbit's really good. I actually almost like The Hobbit better than The Lord of the Rings,
Really?
if I'm honest. Yeah, I almost prefer it
I might have
over
to watch
the
it.
Lord of the Rings.
'Cause I did like the original three. I thought they were fucking awesome, especially
I
Two
did
Towers.
too. And I never watched The Hobbit before. I watched Lord of the Rings, and then I had a buddy at work when I worked at the factory here in town, and he's like, dude, you got to see him. They're amazing, and he let me borrow his stack. It was pretty fucking awesome. So yeah, they're very good movies. It's another very good trilogy, and I actually think that it's better than The Lord of the Rings.
Well, I remember. I'm sorry, but well, I'm not gonna. I shouldn't say I'm sorry because I'm not gonna disagree with you on anything here. But I do love that that fucking, what is it, like 20-30 minute fight scene from Two Towers where they're on the wall.
Oh yeah,
That was so dope. Like, I don't
That-
care if you
that's one of the best battle scenes in any
Oh,
movie.
like. I don't
of all
care
time.
if you don't like Lord of the Rings. You have to admire how awesome that was. And honestly, some of it was funny too, especially when what is it, Legolas and the little axe guy, what's his name?
I don't remember names.
Yeah, but they're going back and forth, and he's like, I've got
Yeah.
like 13, and Legolas was like, I'm at 43, and he's like, what the fuck? He's like, this is bullshit. And the part where, right before it happens, though, is the little fucking axe guy, he can't see over the fucking wall. And he's
Yeah.
just standing there, and he's like,
That's right.
I was fucking dying at that part. That part was fucking hilarious. What's happening now?
Now, the one that I'm very excited for, the new Rainbow Six Siege updates.
Ooh, we're getting to that one, huh?
Yeah,
Wow, wait a nice transition there.
Hey, I'm ready to talk
Nice
about this.
smooth Lord of the Rings, right? I barely even noticed you changed subject.
I appreciate that, Brian. I
Flawless.
try and transition very smoothly.
Oh boy.
It's like the
So
Rainbow.
Rainbow Six Siege, huh? Speaking of Lord of the Rings,
Yeah, no shit. So,
And nothing about Clash is fucking shock.
a shocker. Ha, see what I did there? Nah.
no, I don't.
Fuck
I
off.
hate you.
So this is all on test servers right now. This ain't going anywhere. This is only test servers on PC. So they fixed Maverick's blowtorch makes no sound on the first use on a wall.
I can get behind that.
Not a huge problem. But okay, cool. Alright. Clash is not able to use observation tool while shield is extended.
That's good.
Observation tool.
Probably her cameras.
Okay. Why didn't they just
The
fucking
little
say
thing that
cameras?
they
then?
put-
But she shouldn't be able to look at her cameras while her shield's extended anyways.
Exactly. She probably can right now.
No, it says fixed. Clash is not able to use observation tool. So
Oh, that's some bullshit.
yeah, you see what I'm saying here. Alright. Also fixed. LOD allows players on the Spitfire courtyard roofs to see behind a corrugated steel wall through the third floor window in Hereford Bay. The fuck is the Spitfire courtyard?
I don't know, but it sounds pretty gay because Hereford base is now fucking dumb.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't care for the Hereford base. I liked Hereford base to begin with. Before they did the update.
I hate it now.
Yeah.
Fixed. Equipping a shield drops the frames per second by 10 to 20 on Hereford. I never do. Oh, I don't use a fucking. I don't use a shield anyways, so I never have a. I always bring barbed wire. I never bring a shield. The frames per second in Hereford base map rework is unstable. You mean the entire game is unstable?
That map is pretty shitty though.
Yeah.
I
They-
mean,
It
mean,
goes Tower, Hereford base, and I don't know what's next.
theme park.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Well, all right.
I don't know. I like theme park.
Okay, theme park isn't horrible, but compared to Tower,
You get like Tower and Hereford base are like in their own tier,
yeah.
and then everything else is above it.
Well, so the thing is, what I believe is they should have never redid Hereford like that. What they should have done is like, yes, I like how there are 3 different sets of stairs in the new Hereford.
Yeah.
They could have just added more sets of stairs. Just added a little, like how they did for Clubhouse. I like the new update to Clubhouse. But they didn't have to go all out for Hereford like that. They could have done like
Yeah.
they did on Clubhouse.
I mean,
UV.
there's no remnants of the original map
No,
there,
none,
and
none.
it was a decent map to begin with. It just needed
And-
more entry points to the upper levels.
And it's supposed to be an SAS training facility, and now it fucking looks nothing like one.
Looks like a fucking crack house.
It looks like a fucking building that's next to like a fucking shipping docks where they fucking store containers. It doesn't look like a fucking military training base. Alright. Fixed. Instead of disappearing when Echo's yokai hover drone is disabled, the jump button appears grayed out. I don't fucking care about Echo. I hate Echo with a passion too. Fixed. Maestro's gadget is vulnerable when placed on certain destructible surfaces and the surface is broken, specifically small pinstripe carpets. If it's a destructible surface and you put it on a destructible surface,
Should be destroyed.
yeah, your shit should be destroyed. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. So I don't know why they fixed that.
I got the next.
What they do need is to fix the distance on Maestro's thing, on how far that thing could shoot. That's a little
Yeah.
outrageous.
Yeah, they can shoot across the map with that shit.
Oh, and his hip fire shit.
Oh god.
That
The hip
Oh, I love
fire.
that.
that
Don't
hip
fix
fire
it.
is outrageous
I love
on
it.
fucking Maestro. It's not even.
Love it.
All right, Brennan, you got the next few.
Alright. Players can't pick up Rook's armor plates if the armor bag is deployed on a kettle in third floor cigar lounge on cafe.
Third floor kettle. I'm trying to think of kettles on fucking
I have no idea.
Where would the kettles be at on 3rd floor?
Right.
Cigar lounge.
I don't know.
Are they talking about jumping up on that little bar?
But who would? Never mind.
Yeah,
Just idiots do that.
idiots. All right, keep going.
The mouse scrolling wheel functionality can't be disabled. It can now be disabled. Fixed.
Okay, all right. I'm okay with that.
While prone, using melee and standing up will switch the knife animation to the shield. I've never had that problem.
I've never seen that, never heard of it.
I don't know
And
what that
who
is.
knifes while prone?
Timeout. Who gives a fuck about that? Because that's not even a big problem. They're not fixing any of the big fucking problems.
Alrighty. Well, end of round timer does not stop while initiating the diffuser at the last moment. What?
No, it should keep counting down, but even though you're fucking doing the diffuser, it...
Yeah.
What is Ubi doing? Ubisoft!
So does that mean, like, if you are planning diffuser, the time will stop?
Apparently.
I don't know what that's meaning there.
See, I know, yeah, when you play bomb, you play it with a second left, it'll keep going. It won't stop the round if you're defusing and time runs out. Like on Counter-Strike, you have to plan it within a certain amount of time. So, if you try playing it with a second left, it doesn't matter. You lose, because you didn't plan it within the time period, which... I can go both ways on that. Saying, no, you have... If you don't plan it, by the time that thing runs out to 0, you're done. Or, if you start planting with 1 second left, it should continue going. But, that... I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. I've never seen it, never heard of it. It's like they're fixing the tiniest shit in the game instead of focusing on the bad shit.
Alright, if Buck mounts Tachanka's LMG turret with the skeleton key on and leaves, no interaction can be made with the turret afterwards. Now that's a big one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see that one. That's good. I like that.
Not big, but it's not minute.
Can you say
like some
Can
of
you
these.
say these haven't been fixed yet?
They're only on the test servers.
So we can sabotage.
Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead.
the bulletproof camera can be accessed by pressing. Can't be accessed by pressing secondary gadget button while you are in prone stance.
Whatever. And last
All right.
one. The caster is able to mute the voice chat of players during the match by pressing tab. What? Who gives a fuck, Ubisoft? Clash, Blitz, Maestro. Well, there's so many other fucking problems. Your fucking hitboxes. But we want to worry about the caster accidentally muting people with tab.
Well,
Do they know their ass from their elbow?
my elbow's this.
Well, I know you know your ass from your elbow, but I don't think Ubisoft does, because they are fixing the stupidest fucking things I've ever heard of instead of actually fixing the game and making it better.
I stopped playing.
No, we didn't stop playing. We still love the game,
I
but
stopped playing more. I don't play it
Yes.
as often.
we'll go with that.
I still play it all the time.
All right, Bradley.
Brad, this one's all you, because we know you have a hard-on for this game. I have a half chub.
I actually have no idea what this article about.
It is.
I know it's Fallout 76. The beta release date for Xbox One, PS4, and PC announced. Let's see here. Bethesda has. Oh, you just gonna get up and walk away? Disrespectful. Anyway, Bethesda has released a new trailer and confirmed the release date of the upcoming Fallout 76 beta, as we previously heard. It will come to Xbox One before other platforms, but now we know exactly when the beta begins for Xbox One on October 23rd, and October 30th for PlayStation 4 and PC. Tits. I actually just
It's
Hits.
for the Xbox. Oh, I don't know how to get the beta though. Let's see. Does the stress that its purpose is to stress test and break the game, which means that the servers will be online during targeted time frames, so we get as many people as possible playing the game at the same time. Although specific times have not yet been confirmed, the company said the play sessions could last anywhere between 4 and 8 hours. Overall, the beta will go on until a few days before the launch.
I do like that they're holding it off, like the beta. They'll keep it on until a few days before the launch.
Yeah.
Get everything
Unlike
ironed out.
Hey,
Unlike Blackout, where the fucking you played it for 3 days and then like you gotta wait a month to play. Brad, is everything okay over there?
Yeah.
Hey, two!
Oh, Judas.
Sorry. I'm fucking
So I've never
dying.
played Fallout and I don't know what it's pretty much about. So explain to me, Brad.
Okay. It's so good. All right. So all the Fallout series is they basically take place back. It's like the 1960s style, basically, but it's post-apocalyptic. So you are part of these people that survived the atomic blast. America was attacked, everything, and you guys. There was this company called Vault Tech selling vaults that basically you buy a ticket into these vaults so you're safe from these atomic blasts. Atomic blasts happen, you're safe in these vaults, and then so many years later you're going out and you're basically starting from scratch. I mean, you get to build your own settlements and shit like that, but because of the radiation from the atomic blast, you've got different creatures roaming the earth. Like there's these giant fucking mosquitoes that are annoying as shit that are killing you.
Mosquitoes are already annoying enough.
There's I can't remember what they're called because I haven't played. And it's bugging me because I haven't played it in a very long time. But basically, there's these people that have mutated. They become like these monster type things, these ogre things almost that are annoying as shit. They're hard as hell to kill. There's so many different things, and the radiation affects different things. It's very interactive. It's open world, so there's no it's not holding your hand for anything. It's just go out and do you. They're very very good, well made games. I highly recommend.
I've always seen gameplay of it. I've always wanted to play them. I just as I said,
you can craft your own weapons.
Yeah,
you can make your own guns. It's all really sweet.
And as I said, in the earlier podcasts, I don't have. I shouldn't say I don't have time, but every time I get on, I'm usually getting on to play with one of y'all, so I don't really play story mode to any games anymore.
Yeah, that's part of the problem too with me is when I'm on now, I'm playing these, Rainbow Six Siege with you guys or just by myself because I still love that game. But it requires a lot of time to go through and get everything. I mean, there's just hundreds of hours of shit to do in there. It's incredible, but no. If anybody has never played the Fallout series, highly recommend it. Check it out. Go back. The first one I ever played was New Vegas, I think it's called, and I never finished that one. I wasn't a huge fan of that one, but I played Fallout 4 when it came out, and I couldn't put it down. Couldn't put it down.
I just got a comment. I have a hobby of buying $5 pizzas from Little Caesars and then going into the parking lot and toppings first slamming into the windshields. What? Well, I mean, welcome to the podcast with that comment. Munch on my bed sheets. What?
Munch on my bed sheets.
Oh,
that's a damn good name. I ain't gonna lie.
I like it. How's your day going, bed sheets?
The beta will weigh in at 45 gigabytes and will not be available to preload. PC players will not need to re-download the game when it's officially released. Just change the subject from whatever the fuck that was.
I don't know. It's one of his followers.
Speaking of, I don't think Munch on my bed sheets. If you don't follow, I appreciate a follow. But
Samesies.
speaking of new games, Red Dead Redemption, I heard, is a 120 gig installment.
Damn.
Holy fuck.
Damn.
That's outrageous.
That's a lot.
That's gonna take
should-
like 5 hours to download.
Hey,
it-
Munch on my bed sheets. Thanks for the follow.
Send a
That's definitely
follow over our
gonna
way,
be
too.
a overnight download for sure.
Oh yeah.
yeah. And thinking about
Oh,
the
yeah.
people that are playing on Xbox.
Oh god.
They're gonna have to, like, with the 500 gig Xbox.
They're gonna have to.
they're gonna
I'm gonna have
they're
to
gonna
delete
like
shit.
6 games.
I have like 80 gigs left on my Xbox. I'm gonna have to delete some shit.
Judas Priest, do you have a hard drive for it?
I don't know.
Dude, I think I got a terabyte hard drive for my Xbox. I'm golden.
Dude, I've had this Xbox One. Well, no. It's a newer. Well, no. It's a pre-used one. A pre-owned
Which is
one.
it?
What
Because-
the fuck is this dude talking
Because
about?
it was the internet. Like, so
Oh
the thing for the
my
Wi-Fi went out. And I could, like, you could plug in. Yeah, excuse me. Brendan's having a
Yeah.
mental breakdown. But you could plug in the Ethernet cable to it, and it still wouldn't connect to the internet. So, like, something was fried with, like, the internet connector thing. And Xbox was like, oh, yeah, you can send it in, and, I mean, only pay $200, and, you know, you can have it back in about a month when we're done fixing it. And I was like, go fuck yourself. Like, I'm not paying that. I went to GameStop. I had a little bit of credit left over from taking shit up there for throughout my whole fucking time, you know, like in the army and shit like that. And I was able to get a fucking pre-owned Xbox with all my credits and everything for like $30.
Damn.
Yeah, I still have that Xbox that's fucked up. So if anybody wants to buy it for like $10, no problem. But yeah, I don't know how much I got left on there. I know I got like maybe 80 gigs left because I got so many games on it.
Did you guys see they're finally doing some cross-play functionality for some of the third-party titles, like Fortnite and shit, between Xbox and PlayStation 4?
I can get behind that. I can get
So-
behind that.
So they're starting off like the third-party shit, and I mean Fortnite's the big one, obviously. But I'm pretty excited because I hope they continue with it, and we can get to like, you know, Call of Duty and all this other shit.
Question,
Yeah.
Brad. Question, Brad.
Answer maybe.
What game doesn't PlayStation have?
Halo.
That is kind of like Fortnite.
Oh, PUBG.
Ah, suck it, PlayStation, faggots.
There's like
I
PlayStation
mean,
doesn't have PUBG.
No, they don't have
I mean,
PUBG.
I didn't know that.
as bad as PUBG is though on Xbox, I don't know if it's something to brag about.
I don't-
mean, maybe it updated.
It's not a gay cartoon game, though.
I haven't played it on really any platform in like 4 or 5 months, but even longer on Xbox because I cannot stand it on Xbox. It was so bad. If it changed in the last couple months, I don't know about it, and maybe it got better.
I will tell you, yes, it's changed a lot. It runs better, but still not the greatest. And we don't play too much PUBG anymore, man. Like we play that Rings of Elysium, which is far better graphics, far better. It runs so much more smoothly.
Yeah.
And when you actually shoot somebody, it pops up like Call of Duty, and you get hit markers.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's not. I like it just because, like, you know, PUBG, you got the circle. Ooh, Rings of Elysium, it just cuts out random parts of the map, so it could be like jagged all the way around, and it's fucking nuts. And yeah, I think it's just so much better, honestly, and it's free to play on Steam.
Nice. And by the way, Munch on my bed sheets is from Ohio, so we all got an Ohio guy. in here.
Hey, what up?
Shout out.
Whoop, whoop. OHI,
We're all from
motherfucking
the
O.
Toledo area. And he is from Cleveland.
Hey, my girl's from Cleveland.
Hey, I'm not.
I know you're not. You're from Archibald.
No, can't do it. Hey, Town, stay down, motherfucker.
Hey, Constant.
Oh, shit.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, speaking of games for Xbox, we do have 2 new Xbox One backwards compatible games now available. And they are, let's see, they don't, okay.
What the hell? Oh, okay, alright.
So, the first game is, oh, what the fuck? The first game is 2009's Call of Juarez Bound in Blood. Never played it. Did you guys play that game?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. Cool. The second new backwards compatible game is Call of Juarez, the Cartel. Oh, well, okay.
Heard of it. I actually heard of it.
You've heard of that one.
No, I have not. I was kidding.
Never heard of any of those games, and they sound gay.
But GameStop gave it a 6 out of 10, which means it's probably more like an 8 out of 10 because GameStop always lowballs.
Absolutely
like-
everything.
Oh, wait, no, I'm dyslexic as fuck. It's GameSpot, not Game... Okay, never mind.
So maybe they got it
who
right.
can't read now, Brad? Suck my fucking dick, alright?
Oh, I'm sorry. One mess up over how many... Judas fucking Priest.
Man, he went
Oh,
off on
right.
you. He said, "Fuck you, Brad."
Jude, I'm so glad that you were reading this article because I was waiting for the Call of Juarez, the Carter. That's what I'm guessing you would have fucking said right
Juarez is.
It looks like a...
Juarez.
Juarez. Whoa, he's a Juarez? Jews are us.
I don't know what to explain it, but like how it looks like. It looks pretty much like Red Dead Redemption, but cartel version.
Call of Juarez.
Ooh.
There's probably a reason I never played it. So, boys, what I'm thinking, and I'm going to get into it right here, we're going to kind of go back to the roots.
What the fuck?
What?
That sheet said I was at Burger King yesterday. The only people there, me and some dude with one arm. I took his Whopper. I assumed he wouldn't be able to fight back, but his nub was stronger than I anticipated.
Oh, that's
Love this
fucking
guy.
good.
Whoever you, guy or girl, I love you. You're funny.
Whoa.
Don't forget CCR Big Hoss, the Veteran Gaming channel. If you could give a follow, appreciate it. Love you. So I'm gonna go back to what we were doing on Tuesday. I'm gonna go back to these top 10s here, because I found a new one, and this one is top 10 video game stories, and it is not by IGN, because
God.
Good start.
fuck IGN
Yeah, fuck IGN. Fuck
Yeah,
IGN.
fuck IGN.
and that stupid, that wrote that article.
Grandma, if you ever listen to this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I told her never to listen to this, so don't worry.
Because
Even
grandma's a
said
bitch.
Even our dad said, he's like, you need to tone down the F words. I was like, fuck
Yeah, fuck that. Sorry, Dad. Fuck off. Yeah, no. So, Brad, our grandma. We were at a dinner table, and she's like, "Oh my God, you guys started a podcast?" And I'm like, yeah. She goes, "Yeah, I talked to Brennan about it." I'm like, "Yeah, Grandma, please don't listen to it." She's like, "Why do you guys gotta swear so much?" And the best part about this is Grandpa usually is like, "Yeah, you guys don't have to swear so much," but Grandpa actually backed us up on this and goes, "What do you think the military is? A bunch of skittle farts and unicorns?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, Grandpa.
Skittle farts and
Yeah, I was like, Grandpa, backing us up here. I like it.
Hey, we got one of my best friends in here, Tyler McLaughlin. What's going on, my dude? How you been?
Tyler, why did?
Any
I went to
relation
AIT with
to
him.
Sarah McLaughlin?
Hey, Tyler, Tyler, dog. I need 4 more followers to make affiliate. Help a brother out.
Oh, Judas Priest.
So,
He's sucking dick for followers.
He-
over
no, I
is
am just
so
like you suck
desperate.
dick for rank. So top 10 video game stories of all time, according to Steam It. We have number 10 is the Half-Life series. And if you have not played the Half-Life games, I think they're like $5 to $10 on Steam. I recommend playing these. They are fucking fantastic. And when you get the gravity gun in Half-Life 2, oh my god, it's so much fun. You can like pick just random objects up and like shoot them at people. Then you can pick up cars and fucking shit. It's awesome. Number 9. I've never personally played these. I don't know if any of you have. This one's called Dishonored.
I have not played that.
No, I've never played, but it always looked good.
Yeah, I've heard of it. It looks kind of like a, what is it, like Assassin's Creed kind of game?
Kind of, yeah.
Stop
I
beating
thought- I
yourself,
thought
Brendan.
He's probably just talking to his chat.
I don't care.
Anyway. Yeah, no, it just looked like a poor man's version of Assassin's Creed to me. And so that's why I never played it, because I always
Yeah.
like Assassin's Creed, but everybody was going on about how awesome it was, so. I mean, apparently it's a good game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one day I'll get it cheap and play it on Xbox or something. Number
yeah?
8, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I know we got down on some San Andreas, but not as much as you did, Brendan.
Oh my. Yeah. Tyler just made a good comment. Forza Horizon 4 releases in 18 minutes for people that pre-ordered the $100 version.
Holy fuck!
Did you order it, Tyler?
There was
Don't tell me you were. Don't
there
tell
was
me
a
that, dude.
$100 version of that game. That's outrageous. I mean, Forza is a good racing game, but I still wouldn't pay $100 for a video game.
CJ,
Sorry.
catch the train. What you mean?
All right, number 7. We have BioShock Infinite. I remember watching one of my best friends in the army, his wife, play the fuck out of this game, and it was fucking dope. Like, I didn't even have to play it. I thought it was cool just to watch her play it. But maybe I should play it one day. I don't fucking know. Did you ever play any BioShocks, Brad?
No, but I've always heard about them, and same thing as you. I mean, I have a couple friends who played it all the time. And they say it's the greatest game ever. So I gotta take about their word. I just never picked up the game to play it, I guess.
Well, okay. You're gonna like. Hopefully, you like where it's at. It's number 6. You might get a fucking hard on, but
Fallout,
no.
Skyrim.
Yep, number 6
Oh.
is Skyrim.
Skyrim's fucking amazing.
I've played Skyrim. I love
Amazing.
Skyrim. Like, I'm not a big
is
into those type of games, but I thought that game was fucking awesome and fun.
Dude, all right. So I'm not a huge like fantasy guy with like all the dragons and the magic and stuff. So
Me neither.
for like the first year that Skyrim came out, I didn't go near because I was like, it's just not for me. But I had a bunch of friends and
judge.
stuff where like I had a bunch of friends and shit who were all like, hey dude, you gotta play, you gotta check it out, it's amazing. And they kept seeing shit about it. Like, all right, there's a bunch of hype, gotta check it out. Played it, started playing it, couldn't put it down, loved every minute of it, and it's one of my, if not my favorite game of all time.
It is
So-
a fantastic game, and you can get lost for days in that game playing it.
If you have like was it ADHD or ADD, the one where you can't focus on one thing,
ADD.
one ADD, yeah, the H is for hyper. Okay, yeah, so ADD, it like I'm pretty sure I have. You don't get anything done in that game because you get started on something, then something else comes up, and you kind of get sidetracked by something. You got to check. Oh, I got to check this place out, and you just keep going off on these little rabbit trails. You know where the fuck you got to leave like breadcrumbs to get back. It's insane, but I fucking love that game. Fucking love that game.
It is a great game. Number 5. I can get behind this one too. Assassin's Creed 2.
The
Oh, yeah.
second one.
Yeah, the second
I
one.
Interesting.
can definitely get behind that one.
Yeah.
All right. I really like the first one.
The first one was
I
great
didn't-
too. I mean, shit, the Revolutionary War one was fucking amazing.
That one was
Ooh.
really good.
All right. So Tyler made a comment about Skyrim.
Okay, what's his
He
comment?
said Elder Scrolls Online is better than Skyrim.
I played like maybe 2 hours of online, so I can't comment. I don't know. I've heard it's amazing. Again, I've heard.
I've never
I
played
hear a
on
lot of
online
things.
either. Because I
But
got lost
I
in
mean,
the story.
all these missions with a bunch of your friends and shit. I don't know. It looks
Yeah.
it sounds fucking amazing. I don't have many friends that play Skyrim or the
More
or
friends.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Absolutely.
All
Like
right.
I mean I got lost in the story to even play it online, and I like at that time when I was playing I never really knew anybody else that played Skyrim. Like
Right.
so, but Assassin's Creed 2 I can get behind that at number 5. I can get behind that at number 5. Assassin's Creed games were great. I mean obviously I didn't care for Black Sails or Odyssey, but I mean I loved, which one was it? What was the name of the Revolutionary War one?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember that one. That one was great. So almost all the Assassin's Creeds are fucking amazing.
Yeah. So
All right.
he said Elder Scrolls Online is kind of like World of Warcraft, but if you don't have a PC.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Yep. I got that vibe the little bit I played.
Now,
I played very little World of Warcraft. I tried playing World of Warcraft in college because I watched the South Park episode of World of Warcraft. And
Where
I
he's
was
sitting
like,
there
you know what?
this and he's
Yeah.
playing.
ah,
Yeah.
Hot pockets.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I'm gonna try and check this game out because South Park actually made it kind of look cool, and I couldn't figure anything out in that game, and I
No.
just gave up.
I
So
just-
it was like a waste of $50.
I can't play games like that. Now,
No.
all right. So on the list at number 4, honestly, yeah, it's number 4, but I still think it should be better than this. It was the only game I've ever played on PS4, and it's The Last of Us. Such a great story.
I can get behind that.
One of the greatest stories in any game ever. Like, the beginning, like the first 20 minutes of the game, like, I mean, I teared up. Like like seriously, like Brad, if you
Puss.
need to play it
Puss.
because it's just like you're like, all right, yeah, and all of a sudden, I'm not gonna give it away to people who've never played it, but something happens and you're like, no, that can't happen, and that is literally like such a traumatic event happens like in the first 10-15 minutes of the game that you're like, holy fuck, this game starts like this. What the fuck else is gonna happen? Like, it's just such a great story, and it draws you in, and I really want to play the second one, which I don't think has come out yet.
I just want to point out for anybody out there who's at least trying to be a man now, the only time it is acceptable to cry, the only time, is during the middle of the Freebird solo, and that's it.
I didn't say it cried, I said it teared up.
Wait,
Same
what?
difference.
Whoa! What
Tear
about
up
when?
time.
What about when Sam died in I Am Legend?
Yeah, the dog.
I laughed.
You're a horrible human being.
All right,
I
you're off
was
this
wrong.
podcast. Goodbye.
All right. The only other thing that got close.
What about watching all
was the end
dogs
of
go to
Toy
heaven?
Story 3. I don't remember that movie. The only other thing that came close for me personally, and I am the true mark of a man, so it counts, is the end of Toy Story 3.
Never watched Toy Story 3.
Oh, dude. It's so
Wait.
good.
Toy Story 3, is that the one where like Andy goes to college?
Yes.
Okay, I saw that in theaters, never mind.
Yeah. Everybody did.
Or the SpongeBob movie when you think SpongeBob and Patrick are gonna die.
I've never seen SpongeBob.
I've seen the movie, but I don't remember that part.
So pretty much they're
I've-
laying on the table and they're both drying out, and they pretty much die.
All right,
Their
Woulda,
last-
woulda for real.
Their
Time
last
out.
tear connects, and it's pretty sad.
all right, number 3. I've never played any of these, and I don't think any of us have ever played this game. Heavy Rain?
Nope.
All
Were
right.
we just talking about that yesterday?
No, I don't think we
Or 2D?
were. I'm gonna read it off. Oh, maybe we were. I'll read it.
said
I'll,
that.
I'll read this part off. This is one of those games that can bring a tear to your eye. You can play as 4 characters: Ethan Mars, Scott Shelby, Norman Jaden, and Madison Page. After the death of his 10-year-old son Jason, Ethan leaves his wife and career behind and moves to a small house with his other son named Sean. A couple of
taking my
years
pants off.
later, they go to the park where Ethan blacks out. After waking up, he realizes that Sean has disappeared. Soon after, he discovers that he was kidnapped by the Origami Killer. He desperately searches for his son, where the other characters also come into play. Sounds somewhat interesting.
Take your freaking pants off, bruh.
Yeah, no shit. Now, number 2,
Better.
which I've heard nothing but good things about this game, still never played it, is the Witcher series.
Yes. I've only played a little bit of Witcher 3, but yeah, I guess I can't comment much about it, but I've heard they're amazing, obviously.
And for number 1, I never played any of these either, but have only heard good things about the games, is Mass Effect series.
Yes.
Which, I mean, going through this list, I'm still slightly disappointed that, like, Call of Duty or Halo ain't on there. Because, I mean, I can get behind the Skyrim, the Assassin's Creed, The Last of Us, Half-Life. I mean, I think Assassin's Creed Dishonored, pretty much the same thing. I still think maybe Halo is probably better than the Dishonored. Like even 1, 2, and 3. I believe never really heard of Heavy Rain. Maybe it's a good game, but I mean, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 mixed with number 3, like it's a fucking great story. Like, so good. I'm really surprised that's not on there, to be honest. But I don't know.
I can see Halo not being on there because they kind of went away from it with ODST and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And the way they changed up the game.
Games that are. Well, what else could we top 10 games? We got top 10 games. We did controversial games that have been banned, which was fucking. Some of those I'm like, how'd they even
Custer's
make?
Revenge.
But no, Rapeplay. How did that make it into production? Like, seriously, the whole goal of that game is to try to rape somebody. Like, who thought that was a good idea to make? Top 10 game series. So here we go. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to do the top 10 best video game series?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. Well, this one goes from 1 to 10, so I'm assuming 10's the best. And,
We'll look at them first before you spoil it.
yeah, I am not liking that list. Ten best World Series games of past... Oh, that's base. 10 best... No...
Oh.
Let me do this. Probably because I just put games.
I got one.
Yeah, we're okay. Ooh, top 100 video games of all time by IGN. Fuck off, IGN. You're horrible. All right, top 10 best video game series ever by The Richest.
What do you mean by the richest?
That's what the website is. It's like The Richest. It's like I've seen it on Facebook a couple times. They have some cool
Okay,
stuff.
I got one after you.
All right. So, top 10 video game series of all time. All right, number 10. Halo. I can get behind that.
Yes.
I can get behind that.
Sure.
Brad.
Sure.
Brad, this one's going to bring back memories because I see the picture and it's from a Game Boy. And it says number 9, Pokemon. And
Yeah, brah.
it's the original Game Boy red version picture. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
which version did you have, Brad?
I had the blue.
I had the blue too.
was a
never had the
Blastoise
red.
Man.
Duh,
Hell yeah.
Blastoise. Another game that's true to my near and true to my heart, and Brendan's Resident Evil.
Hoo-ah!
Brendan, do you know the actual name of those games?
No.
Biohazard. Yep. Resident Evil is what we came up with in America. Biohazard is actually what they're named in Japan where they're made.
Huh.
Yep. Number 7, another good one I can get behind. Half-Life. Love you. All right, I like the richest, man. They're so much better than IGN already. Number 6, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto's always been great. Always open world. I mean, pretty much the same thing every game, but you know what? Different storyline with different characters, which I like, in different environments.
Yes.
It's never the same. 5, yep, Brad will agree with this one. Mario.
Yeah,
Any Mario game ever. Like Super Mario 64.
Pretty much, yeah.
Always get behind Super Mario 64.
Every
Yep.
goddamn day.
I've never played this game, but I've seen gameplay of it, and it always looks awesome because it's like an Indiana Jones type game, and it's Uncharted.
I've seen gameplay.
I've heard it's an awesome game, and it kind of reminds me of like Indiana Jones type stuff, but
Yeah.
with a lot more killing.
Which I like.
Brad, at number 3, you're really gonna like this one. Fallout.
Cha, brah.
Cha, brah!
Cha, brah.
Number 2, Legend of Zelda.
I knew that was gonna be it.
Yeah, that could be there. Oh, number 1. I was not actually expecting this to be number 1. And once again, Call of Duty is not on this list. Does anybody want to take a guess at what number 1 is? You're looking at the
No.
article, aren't you, Brendan?
No, I'm looking at another article that I want to get to.
All right. Well, if nobody's going to guess, I'll say it. Number 1 is Metal Gear Solid.
Really?
Yeah. I played the original on PlayStation. Will had it. Our Uncle Will had it. It's actually really good, but it's really, really hard game. They're really good, but lately they haven't been the greatest, but that's because they fired their main guy for that game. Well, they didn't fire him, they let him go. And they took
Why'd they
it.
let him go?
I don't know. I remember seeing a video about it. I can't remember what they said, but they got rid of their main guy, the creator, like he was the original creator of the Metal Gear Solid games, and they even took his name off like the case that the game comes in and all that shit. And like Metal Gear Solid fans like boycotted the game, and they had like the worst sales in history when their latest game came out. It was crazy. I'm like, well, you don't fuck with the fans like that and take their fucking creator away.
Yeah. Especially when like they created such good games.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, why would you do that? All right, what do you got for us, B?
Top 11 grossing video games of all time.
Ooh, that's actually a really good one.
Alrighty, number 11.
Number 11.
$3.9 billion.
Ooh,
This is 11.
this is 11.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
Westward Journey series
Never heard of it.
came out in 2001 on PC.
Well, I was what?
I was 4.
I was in
So you
5th
were
grade.
11. You were 11.
Yeah, I was really young, so I don't remember that game.
Number 10.
Never had a PC to play games when I was that age.
At $4 billion. Came out in 2005. Dungeon Fighter Online.
Don't know that one either. Sounds
Huh.
like Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. Oh, this one this one I can see.
How
It
much-
came out on arcade, NES, and I don't know how to say this. COLECO.
CE.
COLECO. Olelso?
Your guess is as good as mine, dog.
It came out in 1981.
Holy shit.
Donkey Kong.
Huh.
Nice.
$4.4 billion.
Damn, in 1981. That is
Yes.
that's a lot of money in 1981. You could
That's
probably
a lot of
almost,
money today.
you could probably almost what, double that for today's standards?
But this is to today's date.
Oh, to today's date. Okay.
Now, this one's shocking, actually, at number 8.
Yeah.
But it's kind of not, because there's a new feature with video games. At $5 billion, Wii Fit.
We fit.
You gotta think about it. There wasn't something like that, like a video game that tried to get you in shape.
True. But there's also Richard Simmons.
And Tybo.
Tybo. Tybo, motherfucker.
Alright.
Surprise, motherfucker.
At number 7, in 1998, on PC, made $5.7 billion.
Doom.
Oh,
No?
What year?
1998.
It made how much?
5.7 billion.
Calculating. I'm gonna say Super Mario 64.
Oh,
Err.
That was-
Lineage series.
What?
I've heard that before, but I've heard that name.
It says another online RPG hailing from South Korea. The series developed NCS or NC Soft is played by as many as 14 million users, making its money from optional in-game purchase. Wow. Number 6.
How much?
6 billion.
Okay.
What year?
2006. Now think of what came out in 2007, what I said.
I'm barely paying attention.
Call of Duty.
Wii Sports.
Oh, fucking Wii. Who came out with this? Nintendo?
Yeah.
With the
No.
list?
No, with the list.
Oh, businessinsider.com.
That's pretty all right. So Business Insider, that's a pretty I'll believe Business Insider because they probably know nothing about video games, but they know about money.
And number 5 in 2007, only on PC, at $6.8 billion.
What year?
2007.
Just
Think
for
of a
PC?
CSGO type of game.
Call of Duty.
Just for PC?
Yeah, just for PC.
Counter-Strike Source.
No.
Was CS:GO out at that time?
Crossfire.
Never heard of that one either.
It says this free-to-play tactical online shooter hails from Korean developer Smilegate, and it has more than 50 million players from around the world.
It was free to play.
Yep.
How the fuck do you make that much money on a free to play game?
Oh, that's Fortnite.
Brad, we're doing something wrong with our lives here.
Alrighty.
Told you that.
This one is not surprising at number 4.
Call
we
of
talked
Duty.
about it in a stream. It's $8.5 billion.
What year?
2004.
We talked about it in our stream.
And I'm pretty sure you had it, Tyson.
GoldenEye.
Most definitely you had it.
What system?
PC. Or you had something like it. I can't remember what it was. World of Warcraft.
Oh, you're thinking of Age of Empires and shit like that.
That's what it was.
Okay, I can see World of Warcraft being on there. That was a huge game.
Jesus Christ, at number 3 arcade, SNES, and Genesis at 1991, or came out in 1991 at $10.6 billion.
SNES. Sonic?
Nope.
If it was on Sega, it wouldn't be Mario.
Mega
Need to
Man.
fight people.
Mortal Kombat.
Nope.
There-
Street Fighter 2.
Oh, damn it! I was so fucking close. I couldn't think of it. Hadouken!
1980 came out on arcade, consoles, mobile, and PC at
Snake.
$12.8 billion.
Snake. Pac-Man.
Yep.
Count it.
Number 1 came out on arcade and Atari. And Atari at $13.9
Pong.
billion. No. I've never played.
Space
Oh,
Invaders.
yes.
Yes, I got it.
Nice.
Suck it, Trebek.
Way to pull that out of your tuchus.
Oh, I tickled my tonsils on that one, even though I don't have them anymore. Damn.
Jesus.
You know, half of those games I was not expecting to be on that list. But, Brad, you got another one?
But those, I mean, I was trying to find a good one. I was looking because, like I said, I think the first episode,
Go!
I'm a huge music. I love music. So I was trying to find like a list of like the best soundtracks of all time for video games.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if a game has a good soundtrack, it just adds to it. So I found this list, and we'll see what you guys think. I know we haven't played a ton of these games on here, but yeah, number 10. Oh, what happened? Portal and Portal 2 was a tie for 10. Portal and Portal 2. Again, one of those. It's really. I never played it, but I guess it's a really challenging, really fun game to play. Everybody loves it. That's played it.
Yeah.
Apparently got a good soundtrack. Number 9, Fallout New Vegas. Apparently, I guess. Mass Effect 2 at number 8. At number 7, The Last of Us. I know you guys have played that,
Absolutely
right?
love it.
You guys played? Yep. that-
Love it.
Good soundtrack.
I would say so. Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
All right. Number 6, Chrono Trigger.
Chrono
Came out-
Trigger.
Chrono Trigger came out in 95.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
I've heard of it. I never played it. Resident Evil 4 at number
Hell yeah.
5.
I'm talking about.
At number 4, a recent game came out in 2014, Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor.
I think we were
These
talking about that
games,
earlier.
these games always look interesting. I just never played it.
Yeah.
Number 3, Journey, came out in 2012. I don't know what the fuck that game is. Don't know what number 2 is. ICO, came out in 2001. So it looks Japanese. Whatever. Number 1 I've heard of, never played, but I always was told I needed to, was The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Came out in 98. I always heard that as one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. Not on here, but should be. Skyrim, obviously. My favorite soundtrack of all time. And the aforementioned Pokemon games. Classics. Classics as far as the soundtrack goes. And the Mario games. Classics. We're talking classic soundtrack. And they're not even-
Classics.
Classics, and they're not even in the top 10. Instead, they have these fucking Japanese games that no one plays. Fucking bigfishgames.com piece of shit.
Oh my
motherfucker.
god, I'm looking at this list right now, and I'm kind of. My jaw's on the
Tyson.
floor a little bit.
I've got one to end it.
Well, no, I got one dead. Go ahead with yours though.
10 most expensive video games ever made.
Okay.
Ooh, I think
I like
okay.
this one.
At number 10, at $102 million. 2013 Deadpool.
Okay.
Deadpool.
Never played it.
I heard it's not even that great of a game.
Really?
I might have tanked.
All right. At number 9.
2013.
What?
What did you
Yeah,
say? Came out?
2013. 2013.
Go on.
And number 9, we got Halo MMO.
Yeah.
$103 million.
Interesting.
Ooh. I've heard of all these games. Number 8 at $108 million is Max Payne 3.
Oh, that was such a awesome game. Brad, if you've never played Max Payne 3,
No.
I recommend it. Like, it is the...
Yeah. Oh, convincing.
I love that game. I played the fuck out of that game. The story is, now that I think about it, honestly, there's a great story mode to that game, and the cutscenes are amazing. The fucking physics are amazing. The shooting scenes are fucking fantastic. It is an awesome game, and I recommend that to anybody listening to our podcast right now. If you've never played Max Payne 3, get it and play it. And send me a tweet, comment on fucking Facebook, YouTube, and tell me what you think of that game.
Number 7, they're coming out with a second one soon. At $109 million. What do you guys got? What are you guys thinking?
Red
Coming
Dead
out
Redemption.
Yep.
On top of this. I'm on top of this. Hire me,
Never-
IGN.
They better be doing it
Never heard of
right.
this game. $110 million at number 6. Too Human.
Too Human. I think I've heard of it. Isn't it about
Sounds-
some robot?
Sounds too stupid.
That looks actually very
Got 'em.
impressive. It looks
Never
like
heard of
a...
it.
Alright, whatever. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Number 5, $211 million.
Okay.
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Not
Hey.
a bad game.
Knights of the Old Republic was awesome.
Number 4, $214 million. Final Fantasy 7.
Just 7 or all the way
Just
up to 7?
Just 7.
That was the one that I played when I tried the Final Fantasy game. That's supposed to be the greatest Final Fantasy game of all time. It came in 3 or 4 discs.
30.
There's a lot put into it. You could tell.
There's like 100
It was
discs.
It was like a neat looking game for the time, but
It sold 9.8 million copies. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a fucking lot.
So, if you... Let's do this real quick. 9, 8... What do you say? $60? How much did you pay for that, Brad? Do you know?
It's probably like $40 for the game.
I didn't pay for it. I borrowed it from a buddy.
They made, just off of sales, they made $392 million. So. And then at number 3, the newest one that came out cost $275 million. A free roam game. There's lots of them.
Fallout.
How long ago did this come out?
2013?
Is it
Skyrim.
Grand Theft Auto?
Yep.
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
All right.
Now this, I got 2 more.
Oh, you got 2 more. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, number 2. I was only on number 3. Can you fucking count?
I wasn't
Oh, but
listening.
you're reading so slow.
Yeah, and I wasn't listening. I'm about to fall asleep, bitch.
At number 2,
Brad's jerking off.
$277 million. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I can get behind. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Not surprised. Not surprised.
You guys are gonna shit your pants at number 1.
I already did.
Nah.
$500 million to make.
Is this
Assa-
No Man's Sky?
Assassin's Creed.
No.
What year did it come out?
2014.
Destiny?
Yes.
Oh, Brad! Look at you, baby. Rub them nips. Hat. All right.
Great game, by the way. If you guys ever play Destiny, go.
It wasn't bad. I kind of enjoyed it, but
I did like it.
so we're gonna end it with my top 10 list, and IGN, by the way, wrote this one. So we're gonna see if they could redeem themselves from
here we
that
go.
stupid woman who did top 100 games.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is by the IGN staff. Shut up, cat.
Are you going to
So-
go with it, or are we just going to say a dramatic pause
All right.
here?
So this is IGN's top 10 first-person shooter games of all time. Now, this is where IGN.
Cat.
Yeah, I know. Fucking annoying. This is where IGN is going to redeem themselves, hopefully, and we're going to decide at the end of this list if
What was the list?
IGN is still fucked or they are okay now. And this is
What was
first
the
person
list?
top 10 first-person shooter games of all time.
Okay. All right.
Number 10, Left 4 Dead 2.
I can get behind that.
Left 4 Dead was pretty cool. I enjoyed playing them. All right.
It
Now
wasn't first person though. It was kind of. Never mind.
it was first person.
Well, same difference.
Sorry, my brother's slow. All right, number 9. Number 9, Battlefield 1942. Another good game. That was
Very good.
another really good game.
So I hear.
Now, this is where IGN fucked up. This one should have been better than number 8, Quake.
Never played it.
I feel it should be better than number 8. Honestly, I thought it's like one of the best first-person shooters of all time. It's up there with Doom. The multiplayer online, for like deathmatch was the first of its kind. It was great, and yeah, awesome. All right, number 7. I never played this game. Never really heard much about it, so IGN, I don't know what you're doing. Team Fortress 2.
Heard of
Never
it.
played it.
Never played it.
Yeah, never heard of it either. Number 6, all right, another good game, BioShock.
Get
Okay,
behind it.
all right, yeah.
Acceptable.
Number 5, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Yep.
First one. All right. All right.
See, all right, IGN, starting from yesterday, you were like way fucking down here.
Tuesday.
Now, whatever. Now you're just barely above. You can hardly breathe. We'll give you that. Number 4. And all right, IGN, you're getting a lot better here. Getting a lot fucking better. Halo 2.
Yep.
All right.
Everybody loves it. I don't get it, but everybody loves it.
All right.
What?
They're all right. You know what? I think IGN might have redeemed themselves because number 3 is Half-Life. We already talked about this. Cool. Went into detail. Cool. Number 2, Doom. How do you
I'm
feel about
down.
that, Brad?
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
And me and Brennan like this game. Brad's never played it. What is it, Brendan?
Resident Evil.
No.
CS:GO.
It is Counter-Strike. And I'm going to say, not 100% they have. I will say about 45 to 50% IGN has redeemed themselves. They got a ways to go.
But still, fuck that bitch.
They have a long ways to go because this is first-person shooter games. They put Doom on here. Where the fuck is GoldenEye?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is GoldenEye
Where's
007?
Or Siege.
I can see it being top 15. But GoldenEye 007, honestly, I think... Okay, I like Counter-Strike. I think Counter-Strike should be maybe 3. GoldenEye, honestly, I'd put GoldenEye at 1. Doom, yeah, I can put Doom at 2. Quake at 3. Counter-Strike 4. Half-Life around 5. You know, but for everybody that's listening and that will listen to this, Sunday, the first Sunday podcast we are having, we are all, me, CCR Big Hoss, the GDPOG, and our soon-to-be 4th on this show, only on Sundays though,
Blind.
literally blind. We are going to have our top 10 favorite games that we think, or I'm sorry, not favorite, the games that we think are the top 10 of all time, just because IGN pissed us off with their top 100 list.
Fair warning to
Absolutely.
all those.
Like,
that will not have
who the fuck
any
put
old
Skyrim at
games.
76 and GoldenEye at 78 with Oregon Trail at 85? Go fuck yourselves.
And Minecraft in the top 25.
Yeah, I'm still salty about that. I hope she got fired. So,
Wait, Minecraft was top 25.
yes, Minecraft was
Yeah.
top 25 above GoldenEye, Skyrim, and yeah, let's not talk
Tetris
about
was up there.
yeah.
I think that was
All
in
right.
the top 10.
So, well, boys, we went on for about an hour and 22 minutes. It was good talking to you. Thank you for everybody coming in. Boys, where can they find you? Brendan, go first.
You can find me on Twitch at Veteran Plays Games. Any game on PC pretty much that I play, the GDPOG. Twitter is Bossman08. Instagram, Bossman_13. And I'm, like I said, I'm here to get weird, so let's do it.
And he's got a chin that you can come on. Brad!
Let's see. Like I said in the top of the show, Twitch, CCR Big Hoss, YouTube, CCR Big Hoss. Follow me on Twitter at Big CCR. There's going to be some aesthetic changes coming to both my Twitch and YouTube, and I'll be working on a couple videos for YouTube here coming up shortly. So stay tuned for content.
I am Tyson, the GDV, also known as the goddamn veteran. The GDPOG is my brother. That's why he's a pogue. He's a little brother. You can find me at Twitch, if you're watching it here right now, the Veteran Gaming Channel, YouTube and Facebook, the Veteran Gaming Channel, and on Twitter at Veteran_Gaming. I hope we get more people coming in because I am talking to some people right now about making shirts, hats, and socks to possibly sell for our podcast, and some other things in the works, but we'll get to that in the future. And I'm really hoping we get more people watching, and you'll like some of the shirt designs when I get done with them, because I think they're going to be fucking awesome. So, boys, everybody watching, thank you for coming in. It's great talking to you guys. As always, another great podcast. We didn't get as weird as what we did last time, but you know what? We still dropped a bunch of F-bombs and had a good fucking time. I don't fucking care.
Hey, fucking men.
Absolutely.
Fuck everybody.
Alright.
My
Later,
microphone's
y'all.
like farts.
Have a good one.
Take it easy.
Goodbye.